Sky Watchers, and welcome to the sky above us. I'm James Albury, manager of the Kika Silvaplá Planetarium at Santa Fe College, and I'm your tour guide to the night sky. Leo the Lion is back, and he's forcing a favorite wintertime constellation to hit the road. Plus, the moon is going to play leapfrog with the planets before sunrise this month. What am I talking about? Let's show you. Okay, we have our sky set up to an hour after sunset facing east, and we're going to look for Leo the Lion. The easiest way to find him is to use the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper is high in the northeastern sky in the early evening this time of year. The 7 bright stars that make the Big Dipper are Dubhe, Merak, Phecda, Megrez, Alioth, Mizar, and Alcate. If you draw a line from Megrez to Phecda and keep going, you'll eventually run into what looks like a backwards question mark in the sky. That is the head of Leo the Lion. Leo is one of the most recognizable constellations in the springtime sky, just as Orion is the hallmark of the winter sky. During the end of March and beginning of April, both constellations are visible right after sunset. My old friend Jack Horkheimer used to say that as the night progressed, it was as if Orion was slowly leaving center stage as Leo the Lion was leaping into the sky to take his place, announcing with a roar that spring is here. Legend has it that Leo the Lion represented the great lion that terrorized the city of Nemea. The lion was the offspring of Typhon, the demonic titan of fire, and Echidna, the mother of all monsters. Hercules had to fight this lion as part of his 12 labors. This lion was particularly difficult to kill because its pelt was impervious to all manner of weapons. After losing a finger in the fight, Hercules eventually strangled the lion, killing it. He then used the lion's own claws to remove its pelt. Since the pelt had weapon-resistant properties, Hercules wore the pelt as a protective cloak. To commemorate the lion and Hercules successfully completing his first labor, Zeus placed the image of the lion in the sky as Leo. Leo has some pretty impressive stars, and quite a few of them are relatively close to us. The brightest star in Leo is Regulus, which marks the lion's heart. The name Regulus is translated as the Little King. This star is almost 80 light-years away from us and is a binary star system. The primary star is a blue-white star almost 4 times the mass and over 280 times the luminosity of the Sun. It also spins very rapidly, completing 1 full rotation every 16 hours. This rapid rotation has distorted the star into an M&M shape. The next brightest star is Denebula, which is a shortened form of Deneb al-Ased, meaning the lion's tail. It's 36 light-years from Earth and is 15 times as luminous as the Sun. Algiba is Leo's 3rd brightest star, and it's 130 light-years away and forms the nape of the lion's neck. Going up and around the curve of Leo's head, we have Atafera, Rosalis, and Al-Janubi. They are 274, 124, and 246 light-years away from us, respectively. The furthest of the bright stars in Leo is between Algiba and Regulus. Its name is Eta Leonis, also known as Aljaba, and it's a whopping 1,270 light-years away and over 19,000 times as bright as the Sun. Wow, no wonder we can see it with the naked eye from that far away. Finishing off the stars of Leo, the star between Algiba and Denebula is Zosma, and it's the 4th brightest star in Leo. It's 58 light-years from us and is almost 16 times the brightness of the Sun. Zosma and Denebula form a triangle with the star Chertan. Chertan is 165 light-years from us and is 141 times as bright as the Sun. Alrighty, let's see what the moon and planets are doing. Okay. We now have our sky set up for the morning of April 13th, about an hour before sunrise, facing southeast. You're in for a treat during the week of the 13th because we get to watch the moon play a celestial game of leapfrog with Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. Let's go forward one day at a time. Here's where they are on April 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Notice how the moon is not only moving eastward each day, but it's also appearing to get smaller. We call this phase a waning crescent. This is because as the moon is orbiting Earth from this angle, we're seeing less and less of its daytime side and more of its nighttime side. So, head outside this evening to say hello to Leo, bye-bye to Orion, and watch the moon in the morning as it zips past the planets. It's fun to do when you keep looking up.